Okay, so this is kind of cute. The audio to my video, the intro didn't work, but basically we're on part three of breaking down the service. We are going to be on body and driveline. Um, yeah, here we go. Gotta love technology. So I forgot to mention it, but we went ahead. We got the doors, the door latches, the door jams. We went ahead. We did the pivot points on the hood. We did the springs as well. We also we do the fuel tank door too. It's a Chevy. They rot. You know, we do our tailgate straps. I'm gonna end up packing this with grease. Yes, I know. And then I pull the bezel off and I do the tailgate latch too, which I just learned. I gotta rebuild that. It still works great, but I gotta rebuild it before she freezes up. So I missed that one. But that's where we be on that. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna jump underneath, and we're gonna start tearing into the bottom side of things. We need to get the drive shafts back in it, hook the transfer case back up, and fill it back up. It is an LB7. It's that you already know this era Duramax to the LBZ. Everybody always thinks it's an LB7 problem. It's an LB7, LLY, LBZ, and the gas-powered heavy-duty trucks, and I think a couple. I think some of the half tons too. But they get plagued by pump rub. We got plagued by it. We fixed it. So that kind of played part into what we're doing here. So let's go ahead and let's jump into that, and we'll get that handled. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that feels like a frickin' wrap. It doesn't seem like a lot, but again, 2 hours here and there, or an hour and change, 45 minutes, whatever it may be. It's still something. Again, this is part three. Normally this takes place of a whole service, but we're breaking it down. So again, you guys got to see the body and all that stuff that goes with it, all the latches and hinges and this, that, and the other that we spray down. I don't have squeaky doors. I haven't had squeaky doors in a long friggin' time. So, you know. So went ahead, body, and we did the drive line Now, normally during the service, while you're checking diffs and checking the transfer case and checking the trans, you know, you'd be lubing drive shafts and this, that, and the other. You would be doing, you know, driveline all as one, but again, because of the way that we're breaking it down. And we threw the drive shafts back in this thing because, again, Duramax pump rub, you know, it's a, what is it, a 263, whatever the fuck the case is on this thing. It rubbed, I welded it, game over. So got fresh fluid in that. My U-joints, the U-joints on this truck, they're non-serviceable, but I still take the spray lube and I go ahead and I hit them anyway. That way, one, they don't get all rusty, crusty, and stuck in there. But two, you know, just kind of, you know, it breathes some life into them. I don't know what it is about penetrating oil, but you start putting it against a rusty frame and it starts cleaning it. So, but that's that. I do believe next video, because we're not quite done yet. Well, as far as service goes, I have to check my notes. But I mean, I guess it would be part of the service because we're going to finally drain the oil on this thing, put fresh oil in it. We're going to get the fuel filters done. Again, we had electrical issue somewhere. Could have been a fluke, could not have been. But generally, we'll get in here, we'll load test the batteries, make sure that those are good, clean up all the connections. We try to clean up the connections and all that anyway, because you guys can see the relay that's right there. Obviously, this is a plow truck. This thing gets used and abused, and that's the understatement of the year. So yeah, pretty much that. Did manage, pulled the trigger on a fresh creeper for Leah. That's going to stay with the truck because some bitch was on sale, but that's it. I do have more stuff coming. We are going to do a reset on this truck. There's tools and garbage and this, that, and the other that doesn't need to be in this truck, and there's inventory that does need to be in it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go through all that. We got strobes that we're adding to it too. But anyway, that's it. Take care. God bless. Be good to one another. We will see you on the next one, guys. See you. But for real, be good to one another, folks.